Hello, class here, Wargroove. In the last part, we defended a village as Caesar. In this part, we're attacking Caesar as, well, something other than a village. But, like, basically the opposite of last part. Cherrystone forces. Eep? Where's your commander? You mean Caesar? Why'd you tell her? Shut up! Trying to protect this Caesar. A coward, is he? Is he hiding from me? He's not hiding from you, he's just... For heaven's sake, shut up! Is he a man or a mouse? Actually, he's... Shh! Silence won't protect him. First I'll crush you, then I'll tear this Caesar apart. Yeah, the Caesar thinks he can hide from me? What a coward! I'll teach him that no one can hide from Ragna. Or Ragna. Ragna the Promethean. Alright, something about taking the stronghold or defeating Caesar, I think it said my objective was. Let's see. There's no naval combat here. They're not using Ragna to introduce a navy. I think Ragna should go rightward. We'll build a dread sword. This is our first, well, it's our second time playing the Blue Army, but our first time actually getting to build things as the Blue Army. Also, I'm being very loose with playing as the Blue Army when it was literally just Sigrid in the prologue. I guess this uses my max movement, so might as well take that capture.
This is mine now.
Alright. A wagon feels appropriate. I hadn't really planned out what I would be buying turn 2. Like, I think I need to get down and get some more of these buildings. Like, you can get that next turn either way. But I might want to, like, zip down here and get this. Well, I guess it would be 2 turns from now. I'm gonna start moving a dread spear down because the enemy has a knight. And they've got dogs and, you know, things I might want to spear. Right. If I move left 1 with my swordsman there, he can move up here and bot me. Don't really want to give him free hits on my building. Yeah, I guess Ragna takes this next turn anyway, so this ranger is actually going to take this building if the knight doesn't come rightward. Second dread spear to go with the first. This guy will just move here. Just getting away from the knight. The knight can't actually take the building. He's not infantry. A ballista, huh? Alright, I won't get crit here. It might still kill the swordsman, but at least made my enemy move weird. It'll be hard to chase down a knight with rangers. Wait. Okay, yeah, I'm safe there. Never want to give the enemy the first attack if you can help it. Well, I'm not going to say never, actually. Giving the enemy the first attack should give you a significant advantage in some way, if you're gonna do it. Do I want the ballista? Not really, there are no air units. The enemy built one. The enemy's allowed to build golems, which sounds blatantly unfair. I think I'll get myself a knight, maybe? Where can their knight hit? Okay, yeah, our knight won't get owned immediately. This will just stand there to cover the spots that they could attack my building from. Yeah, I get to crit their knight now. Oh, I didn't actually catch that that dog was in range. Oops. Well, at least I got a building, but I should have taken the building from this side, I guess. Anyway, what does a crit on a knight do? About half its health. I wonder if it's like Advance Wars, where the enemy will really prioritize transport units. Actually, I think I'd rather reinforce than build another unit right now. Pow. Got him. I'll hunt you down, Caesar. You won't escape Ragna. Is that so? Alright, getting bopped a little. It wasn't a crit. This also isn't a crit. Okay. My building has been mildly bopped. Alright. Yeah, that's not in range. That seems worth it, even if it doesn't take out the unit. I get to take out a knight. Just gonna keep the spearmen next to each other. Have this ready to pick up like a spearman that I build. Or dread spear, that's what they're called. And this guy will just threaten people that want to come upward. Get a Dreadhound down here. Oh yeah, and move my knight. Alright, not really afraid of swordsmen. Although hopefully I can have Ragna back off and reinforce soon. Oh yeah, also I don't really have anything prepared for dealing with that golem. This is awkward. Alright. If we put everything on the bridge, you can't hit it all. Because actually, these knights don't have to get all the way on. Trebuchet probably shoots my... Oh wait, no, dog can get that. So you move here maybe so that the trebuchet can't crit me back. And capture this building from this side.
This is mine now.
Okay. I don't know if this trade was worth it here. But it at least got me a free whatever was here. Ranger? Like, this ballista can't shoot everything. It occurs to me I don't have the right units for dealing with these spearmen. I lined up knights against spearmen. Not like the knights had anywhere better to go. It's like not really regretting it. I need to save for a trebuchet. What's my income though? 700. I'm actually behind in income. Okay, but I can spend down to 300. So I could get a warlock, but I don't really want a warlock. Let's see, does this wagon have a unit in it? I think it does. Yeah, okay. That improves things a bit. I guess I'll make dread swords. They might do something. Okay. Aiming for the commander. But, like, that's pretty unproductive. Trebuchet is coming up. Caesar! Maybe he's not as weak as I suspected.
Whatever.
So what? There's more undead where that came from. Alright, so everything awful is happening over here. I guess even if I lose both these units, or no. These two units combined are worth 50 more gold than that ballista was. Okay, this trebuchet is definitely like one-shotting one of them. This is a bad matchup. Where do you even build the counter spearmen in this game? It's impossible. You build spearmen to beat spearmen. Or I guess nowadays you use your commander. Wait a minute. I reinforced and can't afford a trebuchet anymore. And there's still a golem on my doorstep. I think we're gonna withdraw a little up here. If trebuchets hadn't been nerfed in cost, I could make one now. Or if I'd made one fewer dread sword last round. Okay. I guess since that ranger was already wounded, maybe I did get the better end of that trade there. Alright, can't quite move those anywhere relevant. Rangers are cheap, or rangers are expensive compared to swordsmen. I meant 6 swordsmen are cheap. Okay, you have just standard foot movement. 3, 4, 5. So you can move there if you want. Or like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Just checking whether it was like my units blocking where it could move, or if it like genuinely couldn't move farther. Kind of want to just shoot, like I've got to start wearing it down. Also, if I attack from here and it attacks my ranger, then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces away from where I can put down a trebuchet. I guess by similar logic, it's okay to move those there. Let's move this guy down. Maybe we can get a sneaky building capture. Catch up in income. I think I need a dread bow up here. It's one spearman. It's like I don't want to trade into it. $250 gold worth of units holding off 1,200 gold worth of units. Okay, yeah, our turn's over. Okay, so we lost the ranger, but we get to crit a golem. I will almost always trade rangers for golems, given the option. Oh yeah, groove. Also, crit this dog, free dog. See, our building hitting that spearman changes the equation a little. Now that he's wounded, we can actually get a favorable trade with our swordsman. And then since the swordsman is body blocking, we can move in like there. We get to take this building this turn. Things are starting to look up. Although, I don't have an exact plan for dealing with this trebuchet. Just like, I guess trebuchet aren't very good against knights. We have a lot of knights that haven't done anything. But I'm gonna buy another. And let's, like, just spend our gold, get a dread sword. Okay. A weak shot at Ragna. Enemy kindly removing it from the field, or itself from the field. An interesting move by that trebuchet. You see, I can't shoot it, but I can hit it. I think moving the ranger with this is going to be more valuable than moving the swordsman. Crit there. I'm losing my patience. Come out and face me. I'm gonna get to take a sneaky barracks. Do I reinforce? I think I reinforce here, yeah. Crit this guy. Our groove here isn't any good. We would also get to deal a little damage to the mage, but the mage isn't doing anything important right now. Yeah, I figured I'd move the knights in because I already had a knight in range that the enemy could choose to target. Yeah, this ranger down here is gonna really threaten the mage. I'm just gonna hold my gold next turn. Oh wait, I don't think you can build something the turn you take a spot. So let's get another knight. Because, yeah, the enemy has no spearmen. Alright. I guess I haven't even checked how many turns you have for a good rank. Wait. Oh, I missed that this tile was walkable and that you could go directly onto the bridge. My mistake. I've Let's see, I think Rangers are more expensive than... Yeah, I got the bad end of that trade. Wait. I may not have realized that Ballista was in range to already hit this and neutralize it. Oh well. If this Ballista wants to hit the building instead of my swordsman, I'm fine with that. I'd almost rather it hit the swordsman, honestly. Maybe it won't be able to ignore my commander. Ballista shooting commander when there's like nothing else to even like vaguely threaten the commander would be an excellent trade. I guess let's just... actually, let's set up the crit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I could have just seen that since I can move to here, that means I was one space too close. Dread Spears are good at this game. Even post-nerf, which should tell you how bonkers they were before when they cost 150 and commanders did less damage to them. I'll just hold my money. Okay, they hit the building and didn't even neutralize it. That's perfect. Thanks for the trebuchet. Or not trebuchet, whatever that was. Ballista. Now capture with a full health unit. Retreat with this, we'll probably reinforce soon. Ragna has naturally regenerated to high enough health that the damage card no longer appears. Pretty nice. Just kind of moving these to arbitrary positions that are vaguely forward. Another Spearman for the Spearman group, or Dread Spear, whatever they're called. Let's just like take a position on a mountain. Turn 14. Okay, it's another Ballista. It's a crit that doesn't take the building because our knight is slightly wounded. So we can do this. Where is he? I've searched everywhere. Show yourself. Alright. Yeah, you just finish off that. Maybe we move left and reinforce? No, this Spearman should reinforce. Reinforce with the remaining health. Oh, it's still got 5%. If I'm gonna reinforce this ranger, it needs to be like back here. We've spent all the health in the forward bases. Except for down here. I mean, I have shield jump, but it's just... it doesn't feel like the right time to use it. I want to get better value than hitting a single enemy for 35% of the damage my commander could do. Shield jump does always deal damage as if your commander was at full health, but yeah, this is going to be a better jump. Can hit this whole radius 3 area. Can even do it down here. I don't know if the buildings will take damage, but I'll be slightly farther from the enemy commander.
I'm gonna break you!
Pow! Nothing's in range of anything down here. I guess I can finish off this building. Strangle the enemy money supply a little. Free trebuchet, not trebuchet. I keep saying that because, like, what other siege weapon would you build on this map? Sure. Just do a little damage with the spear. See if he doesn't move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. He'll probably attack my commander, honestly. So maybe I should have moved the trebuchet farther forward. I hesitated and almost said ballista. They've got me bamboozled. Now I'm gonna lose because I can't say the right name of the siege weapon that's actually present. Alright. That feels like I did enough that turn. 16. Yep, hitting the commander. I'm okay with that. The golem was at a good amount of health for attacking without dealing extreme damage. Alright. How's my... A rank turns 25? It's turn 17. And I can probably set up a next turn win. Alright, you just position for a crit here. Got the golem. We didn't roll on the low end of our damage. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Set up a crit on the HQ. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Could move one space backwards, could just hit it now. I think this one will just attack now. This one will move here and reinforce. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No need to risk Ragna at all. Yeah, I mean, it's over. I don't think he can stop all of this from hitting his headquarters. So yeah, I mean, I was just gonna move this horseman away. Thanks for clearing the square off for me. Alright, so we have potentially, on average, 55. And then, yeah, that used the top space. From the right space, or the bottom space, actually, another 55%. This can attack for another, like, 35%. And then a crit here for, yeah. Got him. Aha, I win. But I still don't know who the heck Caesar is.
I won!
Yep, I won. I'm the greatest warrior that ever died. Ragna. Baldur constructed you using the remnants of the finest warriors from throughout history. You boast all their resilience, their cunning, and especially their might. And what do you do with these gifts? You brawl with a dog. Surprise. A dog?
What?
A dog? Arf. Dots. Dead. Idiot. The end. We won. S rank. By like 7 turns. I guess it would have been an A rank if we took 7 more turns. But I think 6 more turns might have still been an S. I think an S is just anything before the A requirement. I don't know, maybe you need like 2 turns before the A requirement when it's especially big. The rules on A versus S really don't matter in the slightest, because you get 3 stars either way. Anyway, you can now play as Ragna in the arcade. Awesome! In the next part, we actually return to the main timeline, and we're in the desert. With their destination reached, our heroes find Heavensong border guards less than hospitable. What a surprise! It's almost like we ran into the same thing with the Florin. Anyway, that's it for this part. See ya!